Hello, fellows. This is Engineer Vakas Ahmed, and I welcome you all people in my this oil and gas series third video in which I'm going to share with you people tender process. And in today's video, I'm going to explain you people about tender process, the major stages in which oil and gas project tendering will be segregated. The major milestones are key stages for tendering process, and the second most important thing we have to understand the documentation. What kind of documents are involved for each certain stage for a planning engineer to understand. So step by step, we are going to get procedural understanding for tendering process. The first thing, pre-qualification stage, ITT stage, invitation to tender, tender preparation and submission stage, bid evaluation stage, and contract award stage. So before going on the next slide, I will just explain the scenario over here, what's going on. The client, which we call like Aramco, ADNOC, okay, government authority or project owner, is going to hire consultant, and they are going to prepare certain documents, and after that they are going to bid this project. Either this project belongs to oil and gas pipeline project, building, road, petrochemical industry, anything. So they want to hire a third person, third company, like service company, developer, or contractor. So for that reason, they want to make this surety that we should hire qualified person, qualified company. So this process belongs to that, screening and all that. So I'll be sharing the next slide, and here we have pre-qualification stage. In this stage, this is very initial step. This is very first one. So first you have to understand the objective to identify capable contractors or service companies in which are available in the market. Maybe there are 15, there are 10 who meet the project's requirement and can be invited to the bid. Obviously, if I have offshore drilling project, okay, so I have to look for the companies, contractors, or service companies who have already done very great job in the previous projects, having their reputation good one. So they should meet my requirement. It's not like that I should invite anybody. Okay, so I should make screening kind of thing, that okay, these companies are going to be invited in my this pre-qualification bid meeting, so they should have already done this kind of work. So this is actually objective. So examples like screening of contractors for an offshore drilling project, evaluating contractors for a pipeline. Simple. You have a project and you want to invite contractors who have already good job experience or having good reputation in the market. So key documents you requiring from these people: expression of interest. This is the document you need to understand. A formal letter indicating the contractor's interest in participation or participating. So data required: company profile, which will explain the company, when it was established, how many projects it has done already, project reference, and contact details, emails, phone numbers, and all that. So pre-qualification questionnaires document is actually to assess the contractor's capabilities, what kind of services they have been providing in recent past, or in recent their projects, what kind of things they have been providing. Okay, so financial statements, safety records, past project experience, certifications, like what kind of certified or qualified engineers or different kind of financial experts they are having in the offices and all that. This can help us to understand that this is the best organization. So that's actually our first stage in which we are going to make things easier for you, a screening of the contractors. So the second stage is invitation to tender. So invitation to tender, the objective of this second stage, it's a second stage to formally invite shortlisted contractors to submit detailed bids. Let's say in the first stage there are 30 contractors, and now I can see that there are only 10 contractors who can only meet my requirements. They have already worked on the same projects which are meeting my requirement, like as per API, as per safety requirements, as per financial statement requirement, as per their people's qualification. Okay, so only 10 peoples were 10 companies were shortlisted, and they will forward to the second stage, second pool. So this is ITT. The objective is to invite them for the bid submission. And then examples: invitation to tender for the construction of a new refinery unit. This is the example of any project. ITT for the installation of subsea equipment. This is offshore. Okay. These are the project names. It can be anything: pipeline construction projects, offshore drilling project platform, onshore project platform construction, road, building, petrol, anything it can be there. So key documents: tender invitation letter. These are the documents for this stage, a formal invitation to bid. Data required: project overview, submission deadlines. You should know that when there is deadline, okay, so then there is scope of work. What kind of work you need to see? Detailed description of the work to be performed. Project objectives, deliverables, work breakdown structure. So I will share with you a real-time project thing. See over here. So there is scope of work explained over here. This is a real project request for quotation. So you can see over here scope of work. This is Saudi Aramco project. So you can see over here introduction, Lamprel Energy, what they are going to do, general requirements. And here scope of work is explained. That's how they are going to explain that. This is structure, 9 slips over this one to upgrade. This is submarine composite cables as per hook commissioning matrix. And this is the scope of work. See, this is actually platform number, and they have explained one by one each and everything. Just for this, the sake of understanding, I'm sharing this for the fair use of this, content, just to make you aware that how this document will be, segregating the data as per our engineering knowledge. So you can see that they have segregated the things as per our. So there are scope of work is total this one, and detailed work on this platform. Okay, tie point 5. Okay, so these things they have explained. So that's all the things. I'm not going to explain each and everything. In my upcoming videos you are going to see that how I'm going to make a project schedule planning on this scope of work. But right now I'm just having to display this data over here to just make you aware that how scope of work will be mentioning in the tender documents and all that. Okay, so that's how it is given over here. So the project specification over here. See, there is a technical requirement and standards. I have shown you all the things: technical requirement, okay, and standards, engineering specification, material standards, regulatory requirements. These are the things. Bill of quantities, okay. So bill of list of materials, equipment, and labors. Okay, bill of quantity is an Excel report which will be extracted from the design, and that how much material, quantification. This is actually measurement of quantification of different kind of materials, steel, cement, and all that. This is extracted, or MTO, material takeoff, from the designing. Okay, so on the basis of this quantification, like when we are going to see that, okay, we need this much steel. Okay, let's say this is a 200-ton steel fabrication we need to. So on the basis, this is material quantification that's done. Now we need to understand that how much labor and machinery we need to work on this 200-ton to get the desired output, right, desired product. So that's going to be estimated by quantity surveyors. But at this level we are going to offer our rates on the basis of cost and all that. So data required: item description with standards, quantities, and unit prices to finally put up one cost. I'll be sharing with you guys. Here is the BOQ. 1 minute. Just give me a moment. So here we have a sample of BOQ. So you can see that like this way, you have description, and there is your quantification, there is a unit, and there is a rate, how much you are going to offer for one unit, and the total price is going to be like that. Okay, so it's going to calculate that how much sum up of all these quantities and the costing and all that is going to give the total project cost. So I'll share with you the things over here. Drawings and plans I'll share. Just give me a moment. I'll make you understand each and everything. And here you can see that how your drawings are explaining that what kind of exact data you have, exact work you have to perform. So one by one, you can see structural scope of this project. And this is offshore platform about which I have shown you that tendering process, documentation, requirement, and all that. And it's more clear. There are different kind of drawing aspects. You can see that what kind of fabrication require. See, this is the area, so these are the drawings I'm going to show you. I'm showing you right now that you can just witness and get grip on the thing that what you require for tendering process. You got my point? So these are the documentations you require. You will be given by the client, and then you have to work with quantity surveyors, with your estimation persons. You have to take all the quantifications, put up effort and your rates, and conclude a cost for the tendering purpose. Okay. So one by one, see, this is most precise one, and then the final one, and then you can conclude that a material engineering material takeoff. See, there is 2-inch pipeline, 909, and how many valves? 3-inch, 156 meters, how many valves? So this is going to give you 2,896 meters pipeline. You need to work on this project with 154 valves. So that's actually the material. So it actually varies from project to project. Okay. So again, I'll be sharing with you the things. So that's data required. Terms and conditions. This is very important thing. Term and condition is going to make your project flow smoothly. Contractual terms, that what is the quality client is looking forward, including payments, how much time you require, yeah, how much progress they need to pay you for every payment, IPC, how much retention money, schedules and conditions, payment milestones, legal terms, penalty issues, liquidity damages. Maybe if work is not done as per standard, maybe there are reworking clauses, there is no payment clauses, there is something LD liquidity damages. They are going to cut your money from the final payment and all that. So you have to, in tendering process, you have to understand each and everything to avoid from the disputes and all that. So that is about it. And the third important stage is preparation now and submission. How to prepare and submission objective. So to allow contractors to prepare and submit their technical and commercial bids, this stage is actually about this objective is about that. Example, submission of bids of a gas processing plant. Okay. Tendering preparation for a deep water drilling project. Key documents, technical proposal, obviously a detailed plan outlining the contractor's approach, like how construction methodology will be there. If you are going to develop a offshore drilling project, how they are going to approach that project. You just want to see how contractor is going to suggest you from their point of view. And then data methodology, see, project schedule, like different kind of milestones. A Gantt chart means there are, I will share with you. This is called Gantt chart. Yeah, I'll be sharing. See, just give me a moment. Open. And here we are. Let's see. I'll share. So this is actually, see, this is called, but not in tendering process. You don't need this much detailed project. You need only this much. See, different kind of deliverables. I'll be sharing. This is, you need only this one, this document, the precise one in tendering process. That these are the major things. Okay. So this schedule should be there in the tendering process when you are going to bid, because it's written over here. That is the part of the process. So what you are going to do, methodology, what is your approach, how you are going to take different kind of deliverables, what milestone are deliverable going to be constructed on the first priority, what is on after that first milestone, what is the third priority, what is the fourth one, what is the construction methodology, project schedule. Just I have shown you as per Primavera P6 or Microsoft project, whatever, because this is tendering stage, so don't need detailed project schedule. Resource allocation, at this stage let me clear that resource allocation is not required. Resource allocation will be required when you are going into the planning. Still, the project is there. You can submit Excel report on this, that your major resources, like maybe it can be 15 to 20 resources only on Excel, that these qualified resources you need to build this project. That's it. No need to allocate these resources on Gantt chart from this on this stage. Okay. And commercial proposal. So this financial offer including cost estimates. So there is technical proposal, there is monetary proposal or cost proposal. Data required, detailed cost breakdown, pricing strategy, payment terms. Cost breakdown structure, maybe your project involves engineering, procurement, and you are going to make construction, that how much engineering is going to be costed, procurement, construction with respect to these phases or stages or milestones. So cost breakdown structure, this total project cost, how it will be segregated at this stage, at this stage, and at this stage. Pricing strategy, your cash flow. Okay, like this way. There is your project timeline, there is your cost. So how this is going to show that how much at this month you require to invest on your project. This is higher level. Payment terms, same thing, how client is going to pay you to make your project cash flow smoothly going on. Okay. And the other thing is the site visit report. Obviously, these people are going to make their observations as per site visits, site conditions, logistical challenges, local regulations. This is internal environmental factors which are going to impact on your project. These are very important things from the project management point of view. Okay. So clarification and queries. If you have anything which is vague, which is not clear, ambiguous, you have to clear in the meetings and all that. Detailed explanation, additional information, revisions, and initial documentation. So that's how you are going to compile your tendering process. And the bid evaluation stage from the client perspective to assess the submitted bids based on technical and commercial criteria. How? First of all, you have 30 contractors, you invited 10, and then they are going to submit your, they are going to prepare the, this bid data and all that. Now you have to go for only one. So to reach on this point, what is criteria? What are the different kind of things? Examples, oil refinery project or any project. So key documents, evaluation criteria. There is companies, not favorism. Okay, predefined matrices, like what the companies which are going to meet your requirement. There are certain matrices. Okay, there are performance metrics, standards, codes, regulatory authority points. Okay, so you have to meet them. Which company, let's say you have 90 points, which company is going to meet that? There are safety points, there are engineering qualification points, there are previous project experience, like how many projects they have done already. So these points come cumulatively, they are going to add up, and then company is going to decide that okay, this company is going to have 90, other companies 80. Then there are technical uh, you know uh, reporting and all that. This is going to actually decide your final outcome for the shortlisting of any contractor. Okay, data required, technical, commercial factors, scoring methodology, same I am explaining right now. Okay, so technical evaluation report, same thing. Assessment for the technical proposal. Obviously, you have been doing the ADNOC project, Aramco project. What was your performance and what was your compliance and all that? So same way, this is your the criteria. So same, the cost. Obviously, there are 10 contractors who are going to participate in this bid process. So you are going to make comparison who's most suitable and providing you most economical and standardized product and construction methodology, who is going to compete in most effective way, budget, compliance, financial viability. So these are the criteria which will help you to get shortlisted for this upcoming project. So next slide is going to clarification meetings records. Obviously, in this process, which we call tender, at every stage, if you have anything thing which is not clear, you can conduct meeting, you can clear your things as well. Okay. The fifth process is contract award stage. What is the object? To finalize that one contractor or service company. And examples: awarding a contract for a new offshore platform. This is actually project name just to make you feel that yes, this is project which we are going to talk about. Okay, so key documents. This is award letter. Okay, formal notification of contract and notice to proceed. We can call it notice to proceed as well. Data, contract details, project start date, key contact, acceptance letter as well. Okay, acceptance letter is also part of this. Okay, and then final contract document, you are going to sign that document: payment schedule, legal terms, performance guarantee, agreed bank guarantee, and all that. Okay, so then you have a notification to unsuccessful bidders that sorry guys, this time we are not going to. Okay, so feedback of bid performance, reason for non-selection, future opportunities. So that's how we are going to complete this bidding process. And here we are, detailed data required for each document. This expression of interest, company profile. For this document, to prepare this document, this is the document, and the data required to complete this document is history mission, history of company, what is the target, key personnel, organizational structure, OBS. Then project references, past projects, client testimonials, project outcomes. Then contact details, pre-qualification questionnaire. This is another document which need financial statements, safety records, past project experience, certifications. So along with that, you have a technical proposal. This would be comprising of methodology, project schedules, resource allocation, and your quality assurance, quality control plans. Then HSC plans, how you are going to make environment of work more safe and all that. Then commercial proposal will be comprised of your cost breakdown structures, pricing strategy, payment terms. So these are the major things you have to keep in your mind, and the required data and documents as well. So see you in my next video. Thank you very much. If you have anything to say, please write in the comment area. Thank you very much.